Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to do lip swatches for you and give you a review of NYX's brand new Smooth Whip Matte Lip Creams. I believe they've released these 10 new shades in the line, so I will show those to you. They are available at multiple outlets. You can buy them through NYX website, Amazon, Target, and Ulta. They retail for $8 each. I'll always put in the description box a link to where you can find them to purchase them below. Thanks so much for subscribing to the channel. You can also go follow on Instagram. If you missed the last video, make sure you go check that out. I'll link it in the upper right hand corner for you. So in terms of the formula, NYX says these are vibrant lip smoothers. They give you an all-day smooth sensation while nourishing the lips with comfortable wear and delivers maximum color payoff in just one swipe. It's not supposed to give your lips texture or lines. And the formula is vegan and cruelty-free. In terms of the formula, you'll see ingredients that give it that more matte texture, including dimethicone and talc. You also have that shea butter and cocoa butter to help keep the formula soft and not too drying. There is fragrance. It's right at the end of the ingredients list too. So looking at the packaging, I like that they all are a different color to kind of give you an idea of what the shade is inside. They are plastic tubes. For the price, you get 0.13 fluid ounces or 4 milliliters. In really small writing is the shade name on the bottom of the tube. So shade 2 is Kitty Belly. And this shade is described as a peach nude. Shade 3 is Latte Foam. This is described as a pink mauve. I don't know about that. It's quite a deep, almost like a chocolatey mauve shade. Shade 4 is Teddy Fluff. Described as a mid-toned pinky brown. Shade 5 is Parfait. I'd describe this as a medium to deep carnation-y brown pink. This is shade 8, Fuzzy Slippers. And this is described as a warm plum. Shade 9 is B-Day Frosting. And they describe this as a violet red. There is nothing red about this color. This is a fuchsia pink. Ten is Pillow Fight. And this is a hot fuchsia. So if this is fuchsia, then this previous color would be like a magenta. "15 is Chocolate Mousse. And this is described as a deep red brown. Shade 22 is Cheeks. This is a pinky nude. I'm sorry, not a pinky nude, a peachy nude. Pale peach nude. And 24 is Memory Foam. And this is, this is more of a tawny shade. It's like a grayish slate brown. Alright, so there are the 10 shades swatched. Got nice color on them, although it's almost like it has an oil in the formula, so we'll see on the lips, or I guess you've seen on the lips, how smoothly it applies. whether there's any gaps in color like with that bright fuchsia shade. And they also have kind of this like wet look to them still, even after having time to dry. I do pick up a slight scent, but it's not super strong. It doesn't say anything about how long these are supposed to wear, and it doesn't claim to be budge proof, but we'll just go ahead and do a swipe test. Yeah. So be careful, especially with those bright shades when you're eating or drinking or talking. Now let's go ahead and see how it removes. Not as strong of a stain as I expected for those bright shades to leave behind. So a few thoughts after applying and wearing these. A, they all have very bright coloration. I definitely wouldn't agree with this one swipe claim. You can't get enough product to make a smooth layer of color with just one swipe. I don't necessarily think you need for every single one of the colors, although for some of them you do, but you don't necessarily need to put the applicator back in the tube to get more product, but you do have to kind of blend the product in. I wouldn't say this is the most difficult, but definitely not a super easy application process. And on a couple of the colors, I did find myself using my finger to blur out the edges and lines, which I didn't mind. It gave a nice blurred, kind of smoothed out effect. It was only the brightest shades that left behind any sort of noticeable stain, and I also didn't notice a fragrance when I was wearing the product, or frankly, I don't think I really noticed any fragrance when I was applying them either, for anyone who is worried about that part. They do feel very comfortable. They have more of that moussey matte finish to them, so not super flat like a super matte lipstick, but obviously not as much of that glossy shine that we saw in the swatches. So they are comfortable to wear. Just be careful, like I said, with transfer or smudging. So those are my thoughts on the NYX Smooth Whip Matte Lip Creams. Let me know in the comment section below if you have any questions or what your favorite shade was. I hope this was helpful to you if you were maybe thinking about picking up one of these colors. As always, thank you for taking the time to watch, and I'll see you in the next one.